Come on, you gotta wake up.
Hello everybody, my name is Luke, and I am back, and today I have for you some CoD talk on some Black Ops 3. The gameplay you are seeing is from my son, Marshall. He wanted me to post some gameplay of his, of some zombies, so I decided to go ahead and give you guys CoD talk. Now, here's what we know about Black Ops 3 so far. First and foremost is PlayStation first this time around. Activision has signed a contract with Sony, so they will be getting the first DLC rights, and the duration is still 30 days, same as it was when it was Xbox users. Now I know a lot of Xbox users are pissed, but you know what? The PlayStation people have been dealing with it for years now, so now it's your turn, so suck it up and just deal with it. It does have a 4-player co-op campaign mode on current gen systems, last gen systems. It will be 2-player co-op. And the movement is unlike Advanced Warfare. Instead of the high verticalities and thrust jumping and all that, the quick thrust jumping, it is more like the thrusting is still there, but it's more like you're floating instead of thrusting up to high points and everything. The dolphin dive is gone, and they did bring back the thrust slide. There is underwater combat and swimming, so you can kill people while you're underneath water during multiplayer. Now it does have a new paint shop mode where you can paint your guns to your liking, just like you can in the create a emblem. There are, I believe, 34 slots. It could be more if I'm not mistaken. And that does not count towards your weapon camo. They do have weapon camos, and when you apply your weapon camo, it applies to certain parts of your gun. And when you use the paint shop, it applies to different parts of your gun. And now they did bring back, they do have an all-new gunsmith where you can create your own variants of your weapons. And unlike Advanced Warfare where they're already made, which is kind of cool in a way. You have so many spots for your attachments. I believe 5 slots for attachments for your weapon. But that does take away from your other picks and stuff, because they did bring back the pick 13 system, I believe. It is 13, I think. The optics are completely separated from the attachments, so you can choose different optics without going towards your pick 13 system for your slots.
Well.
The beta is first on PS4 in August. Just like the DLC, PS4 users get the beta first. There is no date set in August yet, but it will be August. The deal is totally on Activision and PlayStation. Treyarch has nothing to do with it. Activision is the parent company of Treyarch, and it is out of their hands. They're just doing what they can do. And one last thing I want to mention about Black Ops 3 is that it does have 9 specialists that you can use instead of creating your own character. There will be 9 total. 6 are confirmed, and I'm about to go through their names, weapons, and powers. Now keep in mind that when you choose a specialist, you can only choose their special weapon or their special power. It is not both. So the first up, we have Ruin. His special weapon is the gravity spikes. When you use these, you press the left one and right one buttons together, and they will do their special weapon or power. With Ruin, he has the gravity spikes. He will jump up in the air and slam his spikes in the ground, killing everybody around him. His power is increased movement rate for a short period of time. Now for those of you who don't know, they did get rid of some perks. They got rid of the fast movement rate, or agility, or whatever you want to call it. That is no longer in the game as far as a perk. Ruin gets it as a special power. It's kind of like the increased movement from Advanced Warfare on the Exo ability. And it will last for a short period of time. They also got rid of Toughness. Toughness is no longer a perk in Black Ops 3. It does not exist. So second up for Specialist is Seraph. Their special weapon is called the Annihilator. It is a high caliber revolver with penetration rounds. It is going to be an equal power to the RW1 in Advanced Warfare, except for instead of it being a single shot weapon, it is a revolver with 5 to 6 rounds. Now their special power is called Combat Focus. What that does, for a short period of time, it increases your multiplier to score for your score streaks, so you'd be able to get them faster. Next up we have Outrider. His special weapon is the bow with explosive bolts and a variable range. His special power is called Vision Pulse. Basically, it's threat detection within your immediate vicinity, so you can see enemies through walls for a short period of time. Next up we have Reaper. His weapon is the Scythe. He is the cyborg of the 9 specialists. His arm turns into a minigun with high power. His power is that he generates 3 decoys of himself. So that'll be kind of interesting as far as I'm concerned, because you can really fake out people and get the kill. Next up we have Prophet. His weapon is called Tempest. It is a high-powered energy weapon that is an instant kill, and it will arc onto other enemies that are in his immediate vicinity. So you can actually take out the entire team with one shot. But it is not overpowered, because when you go to use this weapon, it takes almost a full second for it to fire. So it is something that you have to think about ahead of time when using. His power is called Glitch. And what that does is it allows you to go back in time for 3 seconds to your original, to wherever you were at 3 seconds ago. But there is a distance limitation. So if you were across the map 3 seconds ago, there will only be so far distance it will take you back. Then last up we have is Nomad. His weapon is Hive. It deploys pod traps with deadly nano drones and explode in an IED-like fashion. I believe the pods only last for up to 20 seconds though. And then his power is called Rejack. This is where he injects himself with serum upon death. It gives you the option to do this. And when you do, you inject yourself with serum and you come back to full health, and there's a cloud of smoke that happens to kind of cover your tracks. So you can either, after you come back from death, you can either continue the fight, or you can use the smoke as cover to get away, which I would probably more likely do. So that's it. Those are the 6 specialists that we know of, their weapons and their powers. There are 3 more specialists that have not been announced yet as of this time. So, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Like I said, this is my son here. I don't really play zombies hardly ever, just because I'm so stuck on multiplayer on this game. So, enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and as always, show me some love, show me some hate, but show me something. Either way, I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out and happy gaming, people.
Gotta reload. I'm the only one really qualified to use this. back for research. We track you to this ship and intercept it. This is where my training is. See ya! I'm gonna fuck you up.
Outer space is about to have a big number on your face.
Reloading. Oh yeah, that. Either way, it sucks ass. Now this looks like fun.